What's up guys, my name is Brock, you're watching The Modest Man, and today I have a challenge for you. Here's a question I get regularly. Did you go to fashion school? And the answer is no, I did not go to school for fashion, I didn't go to school for business or writing or video production either. And yet here I am, teaching guys how to dress better and making a living as a content creator, basically running my own little online business. Now, I'm not a web developer, but I know how to make a website. I don't have a business degree, but I've given presentations about business. I have no formal training in fashion, yet I know my way around a sewing machine, and I've helped thousands of guys figure out what clothes to buy and how to dress better. So what gives? How did I get here? How did I learn about this stuff? Well, I can tell you that it certainly was not raw intelligence, and it wasn't higher formal education either. I learned much of what I know about fashion and business through self-directed learning. Self-directed learning is when you choose to learn something like a new skill on your own accord to advance your station in life or just for the sheer enjoyment of learning. It's not getting a college degree because that's what society expects. It's not studying because you have a test coming up. It's something that you choose to do for yourself, not for anybody else and not for any other reasons. Now this can take many forms. It could be a class at your local community college. It could be watching free tutorials on YouTube, or it could be taking a paid online class. These days pretty much anything you want to know is available on the internet, and oftentimes it is free. But even the paid courses are a bargain compared to, for example, going back to school. I'll give you an example. As a shorter guy, I have to get pretty much all of my pants hemmed. If I don't get them hemmed, I look like a little kid wearing hand-me-downs. So I've gotten used to, taking all of my jeans and chinos and trousers to the tailor, paying 15, 20 bucks and getting them hemmed. And don't get me wrong, it's worth it, and I don't mind doing it, but I've always known that hemming pants is a skill that I could learn. It's probably something that I could do myself. And if I learned how to do it in the long run, I'd save a ton of money. So I commandeered an old sewing machine and I found a couple of Skillshare classes that teach the basics of using a sewing machine and then how to hem jeans the right way, which is by keeping the original hem. And by the way, if you haven't heard of today's video sponsor, Skillshare, it's an online learning platform. They have something like 17,000 classes on everything from business to technology to marketing and fashion and photography and a lot more. Now, Skillshare is usually $8.25 a month, but for a limited time, they're giving Modest Man viewers 2 free months of unlimited access to their course library. So there's a link down in the description. You can use it to activate your 2 free months, and it's a pretty good deal. So, it's kind of a no-brainer. I would definitely take advantage of that. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that learning something new like how to hem your jeans is a walk in the park. Obviously it takes some practice, it takes effort, which is your time and your mental energy. But it can be very rewarding, and I have no doubt that with a little more practice, this is a skill that I'm going to master, and I have no doubt that it's a skill that you could master if you wanted to. Granted, maybe the first pair of jeans that you attempt to hem shouldn't be your favorite pair, find a cheap pair or an old pair that you don't really like and don't really care if you accidentally destroy. But I'm not even saying you have to learn this specific skill of hemming pants. I'm just challenging you to learn any new skill. Take some of your downtime, some of the time that you're spending, watching TV or playing video games, and learn something new. I promise that it's not as easy as doing nothing or as watching TV or vegging out, but it is more rewarding, especially in the long run. So I challenge you to learn a new skill, any new skill, sooner than later, like this week or start today, why not? And to give you a few ideas, here are 3 more classes that I found on Skillshare that I thought looked pretty cool. Number 1, learning how to make a bow tie. So this class shows you how to take old shirts that you have lying around, like maybe you have some old shirts with some prints that you wouldn't really wear anymore, and it teaches you how to turn those into handmade bow ties, which I just think that would be a really rewarding project, and it'd be so cool if you were wearing it and somebody asked where you got it and you said, oh, I made this. Number 2, iPhone photography. So we all have these incredibly powerful cameras in our pockets all day, every day. I think it'd be pretty cool to know how to use it. And plus, you never know when someone's gonna ask you to take a photo for them, so it'd be nice to know the basics just about, lighting and angles and composition. Plus, who doesn't want more Instagram followers? Maybe that's just me. And number 3, learning how to cook over an open flame. Now this is kind of random, but I saw this course and I was like, I'm gonna save that for later because, you know, grilling is one thing, but cooking chicken and veggies over an open flame, that just seems like a really cool skill to have. It would definitely take camping to a whole new level. But honestly, you could pick anything. You know, just pick something that you've always been fascinated by, or pick something random that you don't know anything about. It doesn't matter if it's related to your work or how you make a living. It doesn't matter if it has any real practical application in your life. In fact, sometimes I think it's best to take up a new hobby or learn a new skill that has nothing to do with how you spend most of your time or what you do for a living. So for example, if you work on a computer all day, learn something tactile, you know, with your hands, like sewing and alterations. Or if you do manual labor all day, you know, learn a technical skill. Teach yourself to code, you know, build a website. The bottom line is learning a new skill can be one of the most rewarding ways to spend your time. And it's never too late to learn something new, and there is never a better time than right now. So consider yourself challenged and let me know down in the comments what you would learn if you could learn anything, what you would learn how to do. Thanks again to Skillshare. Make sure to click that link down in the description to get your 2 free months. And until next time, keep learning.